What's up, Everyday Blades? Man, we got a cache of blades sent in by Bestech. There's some really exciting stuff in here. I'm going to start with the smallest knife. These knives were not sent in for me. These are just knives for me to review. I got to send these back. But they're well worth it because they're pretty amazing knives. Starting with the Streetlet. This is something a little bit different. I'm not into fighting knives or anything like that, but this thing actually kind of caught my attention. This thing's kind of cool. This is the Streetlet, and it feels so weird for a blade to only open that far, but it is made, I guess, more like that. And man, that would be a formidable tool for opening up potato sacks in an aggressive manner. It's just a cool little tool, and I like it. It just doesn't fit in my normal wheelhouse, but I think this is something I would carry. It's very small, compact, but very effective. So let's check out the larger knives they sent. These are actually the pass-around knives, the newest releases. Open my computer screen here so I can remember which one I'm dealing with. Alright, this one is the Nyxie, Nyxie BT2209C. Carbon fiber show side, Warncliffe style blade with beautiful grind lines. Titanium spring side. This knife is very, very nice. I'm not a big fan of the front flipper, so I really appreciate the fact they put a thumb hole opener because I'm a huge fan of the thumb hole. The action on this knife is really good. You know, you guys know I can't thumb flick, I can't spidey flick anything, and this thing, it does it with ease. Large hardware. Get some close-ups on this thing because it's just a beautiful knife, man. They did a fantastic job. Beautiful milling in the back spacer. Just a lot of extra detail. They went the extra mile, and man, I appreciate it. This is a great knife. Really good weight. Let's look at it up against a couple other knives. How about the Benchmade grip? As you can see, it falls right in there. It's a perfect EDC size. It's quite a bit thinner than the grip. Slides in out of the pocket really nicely. And then the pair of 3. Give you a pretty good idea of the size. I'm a fan. I haven't handled a ton of Bestech knives, but the ones I have handled have been very, very high quality knives. I'm actually looking into purchasing some of these for myself. Let's look at the Exploit BT2005G. Comes with a nice zipper case, zipper pouch. I think all the Bestech knives, the nicer ones do. These knives are all these two knives are in the $300 range. This one I really like. I really like that blade shape. That really speaks to me. It's a very similar knife to this one. Doesn't have the lanyard loop, which I don't think you're missing anything. Has a little larger thumb hole. This knife overall speaks to me a little more than that other one. But they're very, very similar knives. The blade steel is S35VN on this one, and I believe it's the same thing on this one. I believe they're both S35. As you can see, the profile of these knives is extremely similar. But they're both very, very good knives. They have very little weight to them. Very solid. Let's see if we can get a... Yeah, I mean, they're not even broke in yet, and they're damn near drop shut. But you can feel the quality when you open these, man. They're just... I'm definitely going to be in the market for some of these for myself. They just feel good, man. I could flick these all day long. Front flipper. I'm not a big fan of the front flipper. It's a little tough to do under this camera too. But beautiful grind lines. I don't, I'm not a fan of dark colored blades, but if you are, that one sure looks nice. I like to be able to see the grind line, especially when you do grinds that beautiful. I like to have it. I like to be able to see it. They're both running on bearings. Let's see if let's look at one more size comparison. We'll do the Rosie, because they're kind of light like the Rosie. These knives are, like I said, just very, very similar. They did a very good job. So you have the, let's see, come on. You have the Nyxie. You have the Exploit. And you have the Streetlet self-defense tool. Very, very nice. Very good job, Bestech. I'm giving these 2 thumbs up. They're going to go on my recommended list. These are not your average run-of-the-mill throw-down knives. These are very, very nice. The carbon fiber is very, very nice. I love the engraving and the pivot. They just did a great job. The oversized hardware, home run all the way around. Good job, Bestech. All right, guys, thanks for watching. God bless you and your families. Say a prayer for our country. Good night.